When you listen to a song, it may seem like you're just hearing a few sounds in sequence, but inside your brain, a grand celebration is underway. Each part of the brain lights up like an instrument in an orchestra. One processes the sound, another triggers emotions, another pulls up old memories, and yet another makes your feet move to the rhythm without you even realizing it. That's why music can make you cry, smile, and dance all at the same time. Music is a universal language, one that even a newborn baby understands instinctively. From the beginning of time, music has been by humanity's side. Early humans gathered around fires, drumming with stones and sticks, singing together not just for fun, but to feel united, like a tribe, a family. Today, the same thing happens at concerts. Thousands of people singing one song together, their brains syncing, feeling part of something bigger than themselves. Even that moment when a song suddenly gives you goosebumps, that's a real neurological reaction. Your brain is releasing pleasure hormones, the same ones triggered when you fall in love or achieve a goal. That's why music isn't just entertainment, it's a deep human need. Sometimes a simple song can do what no medicine can. A person with Alzheimer's may have forgotten everything, yet when they hear a tune from their youth, they smile and hum along. Music acts like a key that unlocks the doors of memory. Our memories aren't stored only in words, they live in sounds and emotions too. That's why a single melody can take us back to a first love or an old journey. This isn't just true for patients. All of us, upon hearing an old song, suddenly recall an image or a feeling. Music ties memories to emotions, making them more lasting. That's why music therapy is used in clinics. It even helps with learning by linking information to melody. It makes recall easier. Years ago, the Mozart effect became popular, the idea that listening to classical music helps students perform slightly better on tests. But music isn't a miracle cure, it simply prepares the mind. When we listen to structured music, the brain tends to mirror that order, making learning easier. And it's not just about Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, or even lo-fi beats can have a similar impact. That's why many people play instrumental music while studying. These tracks act like a calm background, boosting focus. Some even say they enter a flow state where time fades away and they're fully immersed in the task. So the Mozart effect is more of a reminder. Music can calm and center the mind, and that alone is enough to enhance learning. Sometimes we want to study or focus on an important task, but scattered thoughts and surrounding noises get in the way. This is exactly where music acts like a filter. It blocks out the extra noise and keeps the mind on a single track. Many students say that when they play instrumental or lo-fi music, their concentration multiplies. The reason is simple. The steady rhythm of the music works like an inner metronome, steering the brain away from distractions. In fact, Stanford research has shown that music can synchronize brain waves. When a calm rhythm is played, the brain shifts into an ideal state for concentration. Many people say that in this state they forget about time and enter a flow, where only the important task in front of them exists. Of course, the right music for focus is different for everyone. Some relax with classical, others with lo-fi, or even the sound of rain. What matters is that the music stays in the background, not something that pulls the mind away on its own. Sometimes a song does what no words can. We've all had moments when, in the depths of exhaustion or sorrow, a piece of music changed our mood entirely. Music can lower stress levels. When we listen to something calm, our heartbeat slows down and the body enters a state similar to deep relaxation. That's why many hospitals use gentle music to ease patients' anxiety. But music isn't just for calming. An energetic track can spark motivation and excitement. Professional athletes often have a pre-game playlist to mentally prepare themselves. On the other hand, music also soothes sadness. You may have found yourself turning to a melancholic song during a tough time, feeling as if you're not alone. In that moment, music is like a friend sitting beside you, saying, "I know how you feel." That's why music is called medicine without a prescription, always available with no side effects or limits. You never need anyone to tell you to move with music. As soon as a rhythmic song starts playing, your feet begin to tap on their own, and your body joins in. This reaction is instinctive because music and movement have been intertwined in the brain from the very beginning. Music activates the brain's motor pathways. Patients with Parkinson's disease walk more easily when they hear a steady rhythm. Athletes also take advantage of this feature. Energetic music reduces fatigue and boosts motivation. The same is true in everyday life. At parties and weddings, music draws people to the dance floor and unites everyone in a shared rhythm. In that moment, the brain and body become one, and music turns into the language of movement. Sometimes you spend hours thinking about a problem and no idea comes. But the moment a gentle piece of music begins to play, your mind suddenly opens and ideas start arriving one by one. When we listen to music, the brain enters a state known as active relaxation, neither shut down nor overloaded. In this balance, neural networks connect more easily and fresh ideas emerge. That's why so many writers and artists listen to music while they work: classical, lo-fi, ambient, or even the sounds of nature. What matters is that music separates the mind from outside noise and sets imagination free. For example, Thomas Edison always played gentle music when thinking about new ideas. Many filmmakers also say that the most important scenes of their films took shape while listening to music. Music acts like a spark. It lights up the mind, opens new pathways, and allows hidden ideas to reveal themselves. Music is not only meaningful in concerts. In everyday life, it also changes the quality of relationships. When two people talk, the tone and rhythm of the voice are just as important as the words themselves. If someone speaks in a calm tone, it creates a sense of trust. In contrast, a harsh and a rhythmic voice can create distance. This is the hidden music of communication. Even in teamwork, music plays an important role. Research has shown that teams who listen to music before starting work achieve better coordination. That's because music synchronizes heartbeat and breathing, turning physiological harmony into psychological empathy. In many cultures, before beginning a task or competition, collective music is performed to bring minds onto the same shared wavelength. So, music is not just for pleasure, it is a powerful tool of communication, a language without translation that can build trust, strengthen cooperation, and turn strangers into temporary friends. Cochrane studies show that music therapy can improve quality of life, overall symptoms, and even the severity of autism signs in the short and medium term. This method helps individuals build better social connections and express their emotions more easily. Many children on the autism spectrum have a special interest in music. Consistent use of music therapy, especially the active method, meaning playing or direct participation, can improve speech, increase self-confidence, reduce repetitive behaviors, strengthen focus, and help them come out of isolation. Music directly affects emotions. In children with autism, who usually express fewer feelings, music can strengthen this aspect and encourage them toward greater social interaction. Of course, music therapy should be conducted by a trained specialist, since in some cases musical stimuli may cause sensory overload or stereotypical behaviors. If this journey into the world of music was inspiring for you, subscribe to the Hidden Horizons channel, like the video, and hit the bell so you won't miss any of the upcoming stories.